One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And able to get this out to the 25. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Neighbors.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Going for it, here's McCarthy. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hurts going to keep it running right.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Aiden Hutchinson.
He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over first and 10.
Jefferson moving in motion left. Now McCarthy.
This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fights forward at the 20.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Following the penalty, it's first and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Hurts.
Steps away.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And in for the Lions touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
37 yards.
And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions continue to pull away here this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Now a 2nd and 2.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air with McCarthy.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Here's Hurts to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. Into space at the 45.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Before we came up to the booth,
last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And that is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before break. McCarthy. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That's caught inside the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
To the air again, McCarthy.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Gibbs trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run with Gibbs.
How about this defense? For a 3rd straight play, he's going nowhere. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal.
And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. They go play action with Hurts.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And this one is incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And fights through one man. And I'll tell you, the effort's sensational, but he may have come up a foot or so short of the line he needed. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Gets around him. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Kirby Joseph.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
To Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. It's Brian Branch with it.
Gets past one man. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
But my goodness, CD, I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Brian Branch with it.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just...
It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jeremy Chinn picks it off.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying again another day.
And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be on line either. It's no good, off to the right, and they will remain well behind.
The Lions are Super Bowl bound, the NFC champs. As we say, thanks for watching, and good night.